How to create IOC container? Super. IOC container is lightweight container or heavyweight? How come it is lightweight, guys? In what way it is a lightweight? It don't need separate web server for execution. And by creating object for one or other predefined class, we can get our IOC container as required or not there. Okay. Next we discussed about different ways of creating IOC container. So how many containers are there in Spring? Two. One is Bean Factory, one is application context. So to create Bean Factory container, take a class that implements what? Bean Factory interface directly or indirect. So most regularly used one is what? XML Bean Factory. So next we have got application context container. Compared to Bean Factory is extended container. It has got every feature that Bean Factory is having, plus extra features are there. Okay, to create this application context container, create a class, create an object for a class that implements application context interface directly or what? Indirectly. Yes, Namas? There are 5 important classes which can be used to create application context container. 3 of them for XML driven configuration, 2 of them for annotation driven configuration. One is file system XML application context. Creates IOC container by taking given XML file as Spring Bean configuration file from the specified path of the file system. What guys? From the specified path of the file system. Good? Right. Next one, class path XML application context. Creates IOC container. What guys? Creates IOC container by taking given XML file as configuration file from the folders and jar files added to the class path. From the folders and jar files added to the class path. Are you getting my point there? Next, XML web application context creates the IOC container by taking what? Servlet logical name -servlet.xml of webinf folder as the Spring Bean configuration file. This is for XML driven configuration. What about annotation driven configuration, guys? Annotation config application context takes the given Java class as configuration class and creates the IOC container for standalone application. Annotation config web application context creates IOC container for web application by taking given Java class as what? Configuration class. So these are the 5 classes that we have discussed are not there. Super. Right? Now, as part of ingredient preparation, we are ready with what? Spring beans. We are ready with the container. So now we have to keep ourselves ready how to go for injections, how to go for dependency management. So shall we concentrate more on dependency management today? Okay. The process of arranging dependent class object for target class object is called dependency management. Sir, why do you arrange? Why should we arrange? See, target class methods wants to call the methods of what? Dependent class. So for that one, dependent class object is required in target class object or not? Dependent class object is definitely required in what? Target class object or not? So for that one, dependent class object should be arranged in what? Target class. What do you say, guys? Okay, that's good, great. Now let's see what we can do. Class content. Next, Spring. Spring. What's your batch code? Very strength, very dull. I'm happy. Few people are quite regular, sincere. I'm appreciating them. But reminding people, early morning emotions, The people who are coming into dreams not letting you to get up from the sleep. Generally, heroines only will come in the early morning, right? They're not letting you to get from the sleep. Tell me, ask them whether they give job or not. If they are also giving job, sleep, no problem. Fine. I think other day I have kept one quote. Getting up early in the morning, eating healthy food, control on anger, right? Control on emotions are the small things of the life. If you don't have control on those small things, don't expect life should be in your control. First, get control on small emotions. If you sleep night at 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock also, if there is a work in the morning, you should be in a position to get up in what? 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. Complete the work. If you have a free time, again sleep. You should get that control. No, sir. When I work like a Kumbhakarna. When I sleep like a Kumbhakarna. It's not going to work out. You must have control on small emotions of life. Then only life comes to your control. Fine. Now, yesterday I also slept at around 2:30 I slept. But I got up and I came back to the class are not there. It's all about priorities, boss. Simple. Early morning, 4 o'clock flight is there. Night you slept lately. Can't you get up? You already paid 10,000 rupees for flight ticket. If you go, it will useful. Otherwise, wasted. That automatically makes you to get up from the sleep, right? Or you have to receive someone, family member or nearer or dearer. Won't you get up? It's all about what? Tuning your brain, nothing. You are not feeling class is so important. That's why you are not getting up. The day you feel class is also important, learning is also important, career is important, definitely seriousness comes. Fine. How much, guys? Session 5. Dependency management. What is that? Dependency management. Process of arranging dependent class object to target class object is called dependency management. Is called dependency management. Target class needs dependent class. Okay. To use dependent class services. Nothing but methods in target class. What class, my dear? Simply in target class. That's good. Great. Yeah. The most common operations, common operation in any Spring application development, is is dependency management. What is that, guys? Dependency. Okay. How many ways are there to implement this dependency management? Dependency management can be implemented in two ways. One is through dependency lookup. Other one is through dependency injection. Lookup is nothing but searching, na boss. Whenever something they want to search, police department will issue lookup notice or not. They will definitely issue what notice, guys? Lookup notice. Lookup is nothing but search kind of thing. Okay. So here is number one, dependency. What is there? Lookup. Dependency lookup. This is my DL. Next, number two, dependency injection. This is my DIR not there. One is dependency lookup, other one is what? Dependency injection. Okay. Let's start understanding what is dependency lookup. Here, the target Springvin writes the logic to search and get dependent class object from different resources of the application. Student is there looking for course material. Student looking for course material by asking different people in the institute. They have taken 1-2 days time and they have delivered. So here what? Student is requesting for material, asking for material, then he is getting material. What do you say, guys? Student requesting for material, asking for material, then he is getting material or not there. So this is called what, guys? Dependency lookup or not there. This is called what, guys? Dependency lookup or not there. Student needs course material for subject preparation. Let us assume. But is he getting directly or is asking someone in the institute? Okay, he is requesting someone. He is searching with someone. He is demanding with someone. Then getting the material. So here searching is there means what? Dependency lookup is there or not there. In dependency lookup, target pulls dependent from various resources of the project are not there. Pulling means what? Bringing it, right? Okay. So non-technical example is student requesting for material and getting it from what? Institute people. That is called dependency lookup. Your student is target. Course material is dependent. Okay, this material is available with what? Different other resources. That means institute people. So from there he is getting or not there. So once again, look at the definition. Here, the target class, okay, spends time, writes logic to search and get dependent object from different resources of the project. From various resources of the project. Here, target is pulling the dependent, right, guys? Example number one, non-technical one. Student asking for course material and getting it from different resources of the institute. Yes or no, guys? That's a non-technical example. What about technical example? But before explaining technical example, I must talk about a special software called J&A Registry. What's the registry? J&A Registry. Before understanding J&A Registry, object is declared inside the method. What is the scope of the object? Local method scope. Object is declared inside the block, open flower bracket. What is the scope of the object? Blocks. Method scope. Object is declared as a non-static member variable. What is the scope of the object? Hey, say something, ra. What is the scope of the object scope, na boss? In which class that is created, that class object related scope, right? If X class object is created in Y class as a non-static member variable, the scope of the object is Y class object only, na? Okay, next one. Okay, object is declared as a static variable in the class. What is the scope of the object? Class scope. What scope, guys? But I want to have more visibility and accessibility for the object. Then we have to keep the object in special software called JNDA registry. What registry? Java Naming and Directory Interface Registry. You have to place object in what? JNDA registry. Are you getting my point there? What are the examples for JNDA registry? RMI registry, COS registry, like these multiple names are there. Whenever you install any web server or application server software like Tomcat WebLogic, they give built-in JNDA registry. Tomcat is having Tomcat JNDA registry. WebLogic is having WebLogic JNDA registry. Resin server is having their own JNDA registry. So what kind of objects we place in JNDA registry, sir? For example, I developed phone pay service, UPI payment phone pay service. Phone pay service related object is used by one client or lot of clients. To provide us global visibility for phone pay service related object, it's better to take it as a local variable or member variable or static variable or JNDA registry variable. Then only it will get what global visibility and accessibility or not. I'm ready to teach Spring Boot microservices and other topics. I just informed to my family members. Only my family members can take my service or not. I informed to society where I am living. Only my society people can take my service. But if I register my service with an organization called Naresh IT or in the YouTube channel, or if I keep them in website, it will spread to all over the world or not there. Similarly, if you put any object in JNDA registry, the object will start getting what? Global visibility and accessibility are not there. All all important objects like phone pay object, Google Pay object, come on, Bombay Stock Exchange related service object, because they are not specific to one two people, guys. They are required worldwide, right? It's better to keep such objects in JNDA registry or not there. I don't think much. How we are installing database software, JNDA registry also one software kind of thing. In that one, if you put the object, automatically object reference will get global visibility and accessibility are not there. Sir, why are you teaching this one, sir? If your application, that is a target class, talking to JNDA registry, getting the one of the existing object from JNDA registry, it is like searching and getting object from JNDA registry are not there. Don't you think it's a dependency lookup, guys? The target class, uh, talking to JNDA registry, searching and getting one object from JNDA registry is nothing but dependency lookup are not there. Target searches for dependent from different resources of the project. Here different resources are nothing but JNDA registry. Dependent object is there inside the JNDA registry. That's why my target class is searching and getting object from JNDA registry are not there. This is the technical example. What's the technical example? Target class contacting JNDA registry, searching and getting certain required dependent object is called as what? JNDA is called what? Dependency lookup. So let me add few comments, then we will go for next level. Why charging is not happening, guys? Here, the target class writes the logics and spends the time to search and get certain dependent class object from various resources of the project. What guys? From various resources of the project. Okay. Simply from various resources of the project. Here, the target class pulls the dependent class object from various places of the project. Okay. Next, example one. Example one, non-technical. This is only for understanding, guys. Non-technical. Yeah. Student, who is that? Target. Who is, guys, target? Getting the course material. Who is course material? Okay, dependent. From a department of university or institute. Okay, university resources. These are for resources now, boss. University by requesting for it. Requesting for it. Requesting is nothing but lookup or not there. Requesting is nothing but lookup or not there. Super, guys. Now I would like to talk about technical example, guys. Okay, technical example. But before understanding technical example, the way target class contacts JNDI registry software. What software? JNDI. To search and get. A required object reference. A required object reference from it is called, what is there, guys? Dependency lookup. Is called dependency lookup. Required object reference from it is called dependency lookup. I hope you are understanding. Yeah. Okay, now let's start understanding points. Okay. Object created in a block is having block scope, right? Object created in a method is having method scope. Object created in a method definition is having what scope, guys? Method scope. Method definition What's the spell, guys? It should come in the rhythm. All of a sudden it won't come. Definition. Okay. T. What is that? Okay. Definition. Okay, got it. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, object created as member variable in class. What class? Member variable in class is called member variable in class is called is having what guys is having object scope or not there. Which object? Where that created? Where that class is created? Where that member variable create that class object scope? Okay. Object created as okay member variable. Here I will add more specific non-static. What is that? Non-static. Object created as a static member variable. What guys? Object created as what is guys? Static member variable in class is having class scope or not there? Okay, no. As of now, you know only class scope as the maximum scope, right? But if you want to provide global visibility or accessibility to object or object reference, then we need to keep that object in special Java based software called what is that? J&A registry. What registry guys? J&A registry. Okay. Examples J&A registries are what guys? COS registry, RMI registry. What registry? COS registry, RMI registry, and etc. Another example. Okay. WebLogic J&A registry. What guys? Tomcat J&A registry, and etc. Every server gives one built-in J&A registry. One built-in J&A registry. Every server gives one built-in J&A registry or not there? Convinced or not, my dear? Come on, everyone. Every server gives one built-in J&A registry or not there? COS registry, RMI registry, and etc. Many options are there or not there? If you want to provide. Yeah. Now let me put in a diagram. Okay. Most the objects whose services are required globally and remotely will be kept in what guys? Will be kept in J&A registries. Will be kept in J&A registries. J&A. What is there? Java naming and directory interface. Java naming and directory interface. Look at this, guys. Yeah, J&A registry is like an internal, it look like a map collection only, boss. Map collection. It maintains multiple objects, but for every object there should be identification name or not there. For every object there should be what? One or other identification name. Okay, that identification name is called a nickname or alias name or JNDA name. So map also key value pairs na boss. Here object reference is the value, nickname or alias name is the key. Nickname or alias name is the key, guys. Are you getting my point? Okay, boss. Super. This is my JNDA registry, guys. Something like RMI registry. Something like RMI registry. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Yes or no, na, guys? Okay, all useful objects, guys. PP, phone pay is the nickname or alias name. What is this? Phone pay class object reference. Next one. Where GPay, GP, Google Pay class object reference. Are you getting my point there? Hey, not only this one, BSC, BSC, Bombay Stock Exchange, BSC class object reference. All useful objects, guys, whose services are required globally will be placed here or not there. Okay, like this, not only one service, lot of services can be placed, guys. Yes. So from anywhere we can connect it to what? Gender history, we can access these objects or not. And I don't think surprisingly from Java application we are connecting to database, inserting record, getting the record, updating record. Similarly, we have a separate API to talk to what? JNDA registry. That is JNDA API. To make our Java application talking to database, JDBC code. To make our Java application talking to JNDA registry, JNDA code. JDBC technology for database connectivity. JNDA technology for what? JNDA registry connectivity and interactions. That's the beauty of Java. To talk to different destination, different APIs are there. You want to make Java application talking to database, JDBC. You want to make Java application talking to what? JNDA registry, JNDA API. You want to make Java application talking to mail server, Java mail API. I'll introduce in future. You want to see Java application talking to what? Messaging server, JMS is there. To talk to different destination, different APIs are there. These APIs only we call them as what? Technologies, right? These APIs only we call them as what? Technology. Tell me here, nickname or alias name or nickname or alias name. One more name, guys. JNDI name. Here. Okay. Object reference. Object created once, but its reference is maintained in this place. In JNDI history, objects are maintained, object references are maintained. Objects cannot be created in registry. Now, objects are created in regular places. Only references are kept over there. A copy of that, not copy, pointer pointing to object will be kept, right? Fine, guys. This is my target class. This is my target class. Target class. Okay, let us assume my target class is someone wants to use phone pay service. Generally, e-commerce. My class is what? E-commerce class. E-commerce wants to use phone pay service now, boss. Yeah. Now tell me, connect to JNDA registry. Sample code I am giving, guys. Connect to JNDA registry. Okay, in JDBC, connection object represent connectivity between Java application and database software. In JNDI, Okay, initial context object represent connectivity between Java application and J&A registry. What is that? Initial context. Super. How to create that object? Initial context to IC is equal to new initial context of, okay, some properties. Some property means location of J&A registry, all the details will be added. Some properties will be added there, right? Perform, what is there? Lookup operation. What operation, guys? Perform lookup operation. I want to get PhonePe object reference, guys. What I'm going to do? PhonePe PP, not only PP, anything you can give. PhonePe pay is equal to IC dot lookup. There is a direct method, guys. What method? IC dot lookup PP. IC dot lookup PP. We are passing ID. I mean, it's a nickname or alias name. I'm getting object reference or not there. Okay. Once it is ready, guys, use the service. Use the PhonePe service. Why are you accessing boss to use the services only, na? Use the PhonePe service. String message is equal to pay dot do payment. Pay dot do payment. Phone number, all nines. Some this is the payment. Okay. Now I am able to complete the task or not there. So the way e-commerce class contacting J&A registry, searching and getting PhonePe object reference, don't you think it is a dependency lookup, guys? Target is searching for dependent by contacting J&A registry. Don't you think here J&A dependency lookup is there or not there? Yeah, this whole process is called lookup operation. What operation, guys? Dependency lookup operation. Super. Here, what should I write? Dependency lookup. What is there, guys? Dependency lookup. I hope you thoroughly understood this, guys. Everyone. Okay. This is technically called as what? Dependency lookup activity. Yeah. Yeah, tell me. Java application contacts with the database software, performs operations on database software using JDBC code or not there. Same Java application contacts and performs operations on J&A registry using what code, guys? What code, guys? J&A code or not there? Okay. Java application, come on, interacts with mail server using what API, guys? Java Mail API code. Java Mail API code. Java Mail code. So we have a lot of technologies to interact with the different destinations or not. Super, guys. Okay. JDBC connection object represents connectivity between what, guys? Java application and database software. Connectivity between Java application and what? Database software, and allows us to perform what is there? Code operations. What operations? on database software. That's good, great. Yeah, tell me. JNDI initial context object. JNDI initial context object represents connectivity between Java application and what? JNDI registry. And allows us to perform, no, 1 minute, to perform, and allows us to perform JNDA operations on JNDA registry. What do you mean by JNDA operations, guys? I'll explain one by JNDA operations on JNDI registry. See, our basic concept is over, guys. The way Java application is talking to JNDA registry, searching and getting required object is called lookup. I want to explain lookup, that is over. But in this process, I introduced JNDI. That's why I'm trying to perform. What do you mean by JNDI operation? When I use the word JNDI operation, there are particular words. Lookup is also an operation. What is this? Bind operation. What is the next one? Unbind operation. What operation? Bind operation, unbind operation. Next one. Rebind operation. What operation, guys? And lookup operation. What operation, guys? Bind operation, unbind operation, rebind and lookup. What is bind operation? Keeping the object in the JNDA. Keeping the object reference in JNDA registry. Everyone getting my point there? Unbind operation. Removing the object reference from JNDA registry. Nice, guys. Rebind operation. Replacing existing object reference from the JNDA registry. Existing object reference from JNDA registry. Lookup operation, searching and getting. What is that? Certain object reference from the JNDA registry. I think using JDBC we do CORD operation. I think everyone knows CORD operation. I hope you are clear on CORD operation. C for create, inserting record. Come on. Okay, how JDBC code is useful to perform CORD operation on database software. Similarly, JNDA code is useful on what? To perform JNDA operations on JNDA registry. What are those? Bind, rebind, unbind, lookup. Bind means putting the object, like inserting record. Rebind, replacing object, like updating record. Come on. Lookup, searching and getting the object, like the select operation. Okay, unbind, removing the object. Nothing but deleting record. That is the respect to database. It is respect to what? JNDA registry. I think now you got the clarity, guys. Okay, CORD operations. C for create, nothing but insert operation. U for update, nothing but modify operation. R for read, nothing but what is there? Select operation. Yeah. Lastly, D for delete. Nothing but remove operation are not there. Simply nothing but remove operation are not there, guys. I hope you convinced with me are not there. You mean, guys, I invited someone to share their success story. Yes. We got the basic idea or not there, guys? Okay. So now let's go for pros and cons of, what is there? Pros and cons of this process, guys. Pros and cons of dependency lookup and dependency lookup. Shall we start understanding them? Pros means what, guys? Positives. Pros means what, guys? Positives. And cons means what? Negatives. Pros means advantages. What are these? Oh, Govind, did you join in the meeting? Govind, did you join in the meeting? You joined, or 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. I'll take the speaker. Yeah. Govind, Govind, I know you are there in the meeting. Give me 5 minutes time. I'll complete this topic and I'll take you. Yeah. What are the advantages, guys? What is there, guys? The target class will search and get only required dependent objects. So gender history is having 10 objects, boss, but you are able to get only PhonePe object now, boss. Only required objects are not there. The target class can search and get only required dependent class objects. Yes or no, na, guys? Okay, that's the pros. What is the cons? Cons means what? Disadvantages. Tell me, what are the disadvantages we are having, guys? Yeah, disadvantage. Here, target class needs to spend additional time, needs to write additional code to search and get a required object from different places or not there. It's little burden on the programmer or not? Definitely, na? See, you have to go to office, you have to ask someone, then only course material will come. Your target class also approach J&A history. For that, when J&A knowledge is required, then you have to search for a dependent object, then only you will access dependent object. Is it not, it's quite little extra burden to the target class or not there? Okay. In that, in target class, we need to write, what is there? Additional logics. Additional logic to search and get a dependent object. Okay. This improves burden on the program. This definitely improves burden on the programmer or not there? This definitely improves burden on the programmer or not there? Everyone getting my point there or not there? Okay, that's good, great. So this is about dependency lookup. That means already dependency lookup is there that we are doing with what? JNDI code. But no problem. In Spring also we can implement with the support of Spring Container. Spring supports both dependency lookup and dependency injection, right? Okay. So before getting into what is dependency injection, let me introduce one senior student. Every Saturday I will introduce one or other senior student to share their success journey with you people so that You will be inspired and you will be motivated from their success. And at least you will get idea how they planned, what they have done exactly to get the job and for the survival of the job. Right? Okay. This person shown gap as experience because after academics he has got a lot of career gap. Okay, he tried in other jobs, so later he realized that there is no growth, so then he shifted to software industry. How much experience he got, he has shown that one has what IT experience, nothing but gap as experience or cooked up experience, fake experience. And somehow okay, then hard work, got the job, and now he's surviving in the industry, I think from last 7 8 years. Right? Okay. Govind is from Bihar. Right. Now he is working in Delhi for a big MNC. Since he has shown gap as experience, fake experience, he is not going to reveal the company name. Yes, na boss. Right. Govind Kumar. Govind, please unmute.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Govind,
Am I audible?
can you speak?
Hello. Am I
Yes, you are
audible?
audible, but 1 minute. Let me change the speaker level. Now, now you speak, Govind.
Yes. Uh, am I audible now clearly?
You are audible, but voice is coming too low. Now,
Oh,
can you try?
let me maybe I'll increase my volume.
Okay, now is
Now,
better.
is it okay?
It's okay, but voice is coming too low.
Okay, let me remove my headphone. It is
Now try once.
yes or
Govind, can you speak once? Now it's not totally gone.
oh, okay, okay. 1 second, sir.
It's not coming, my dear. Earlier it was good. Now try to speak once.
Hello. Is it audible?
Yeah, now it's your audible. 1 minute. Yeah, you can start now.
1 second. Is it okay now?
Yeah, it's not
Is it
coming. 1 minute, 1 minute. It's coming in laptop speaker. It's not coming in. Now try.
yes, yes. Is it okay?
Which one, Ra? Speakers Real Tech. Now go now try once.
Yes, yes. Hello. Is it okay?
Is it okay? But volume is less. I don't know why.
No, in classroom the volume is not coming or
Okay. Try this one.
classroom is it audible?
Okay. Now go ahead. Go ahead. Go in. Go ahead
Yes,
now.
yes, 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 yes. So firstly I would like to thank you Natraj sir for giving me this opportunity and great opportunity to share my journey and experiences here. And the main motive of this sharing a story is to motivate the students who is thinking that how can I achieve my goal. Okay, so uh, if you will compare your journey and my journey, so I believe that definitely you will at the last you will decide that uh, no, we are good, means you people are good compared to my all the journey. Okay, so you can finally will decide that okay, and now I'm good, I can do anything. Okay, so basically I'm from the Bihar, and uh, I studied like whatever we have done, just not serious study I have done. Okay, from the starting, and after my completion of my BTech, uh, I came here into Hyderabad. And at that time also, and it was uh, means uh, 15 years back. Okay, first time I came into the Hyderabad, and I studied here. And after studying, I searched the job, but I did not got the success because I studied like the normal study, coming classes, listening the classes, and going to the hostel, eating food, and roaming here and there. Okay, so after completion and completing the classes as early as possible. So parallelly joining the many classes, and I was trying to join the classes whoever is completing very fast. Okay, so I completed all the courses in 6 months, and I was trying to find the job. So how I studied, likewise I got the job, means no job. Okay, so then I got some offer from the college, and I joined there. I started working there. Again, I shifted my
Govind, are you there? Govind, your audio gone, and you are also gone, it seems.
hello.
Go ahead, Govind. Be fast.
Yes, 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 yes. So, uh, so likewise I worked, but finally, uh, I was facing too much difficulties and the financial problem. Uh, I, uh, uh, I had my marriage, had two kids. Then it is not very easy to leave all these things and start the classes again. So what I did, I decided no, I need to do that things. Otherwise, uh, in my life, nothing will be there. So I decided, and I come back again to the Hyderabad. I started joining the classes of Nataraj sir, and uh, it has taken some time, but finally I got the job in the IT industries. After BTech, I was having the 7 years of gap. Okay, 7, 8 years of gap, and whatever the gap was there, so I shown that okay, I have worked in this college, so that experience later I have shown. Okay, and so see, studying means whatever sir is teaching, that is enough. But whatever sir is giving the example, or he is giving some assignment task, on the same day you need to go to the hostel and you need to complete that things, and as a responsibility you need to share that code or whatever the screenshot to the Natraj on the email, so that you will be responsible. No, I have to complete today's task and I need to submit that things. Whatever the time will come, just like at the if the task is completed 12 or 2 p.m. 2 a.m. That is okay, but you need to complete the task same day, and this is the dedication. Okay, and you will learn all the things, and you will surely get the job. If I can get the job after the 7 years of the gap, then I I don't think that you will be having that kind of that much gap. Okay, so you can easily get the job. So actually, I remember that sir used to say that um uh, what senior citizen students. Yes, so I was that person, but finally with the Natraj sir knowledge, whatever he has given, and whatever I have committed to myself. So I have committed that uh, I in at any cost I need to get the job. I I cannot go my hometown without getting the job. I'll not go. Okay, and that the things I have done because of that dedication and the knowledge whatever the sir has given. Because I don't have the other choice to go to the home. Okay, I don't had the way to go to the home unless I'll not get the job. So you need to have that much commitment to yourself, and I never delayed uh, sending the assignment next day. Next day, not came into my 1 year journey for the Hyderabad. Okay, I submitted whatever the assignment, whatever sir teaches in the classroom. That example I completed in the same day night, and I sent to the sir on the email, so
Okay.
that
Govind,
my responsibility is
few
gone.
questions on behalf
Yes.
of students. When you have
Mhm.
shown gap as experience, how many years of gap you have shown? That's the number one. What was your package at that time? And now, how many of original experience and how many of fake experience you have? And what is the current package? People are curious to know all this thing. If you say assignment, they will say, ah, daily sir, wahi bol raha hai idhar pe. Okay. You talk about some
Yes,
money related thing, maybe that excites them.
yes, yes, yes. So, I soon actually I was uh, passed in 2009 and shown as uh, 8 years of experience. 9 years of experience, gap age experience. Okay, and I started my first package as 5.5 lakh per annum, and the second job I got there I was having the 13 lakh. Just after 1.5 year, I resigned from the first organization and joined the second organization. And why I joined? Because my package was very low. So to increase double, so I joined the second organization. Third organization I joined, and I got the 23 lakh. Fourth organization I joined and got the 29 lakh. And now I'm in the fifth organization, and I got uh, 35 plus variable amount. So in total 7.5 year journey, I achieved up to means whatever the 10 years people is getting. So I achieved that thing.
Okay. Thank you, Govind, for your inspiring journey. Okay. Now I will summarize. After BTech, he came. He just studied like that and time passed like you people. Okay. He did not get the job. So he gone back to hometown and some college people offered some lecture job. He joined. Okay. But their payment is less and job security is also not there. So one day he lost the job. And after 8 years, again he came to what? Amirpet. That time he joined with my classes. Okay. No, this time he has serious to become software engineer. In that 8 years, he has not shown total 8 years of experience. 4 years IT experience, 4 years non-IT experience. Non-IT means irrelevant experience. Irrelevant experience is what? 4 years. Total 8 years experience he has got, but only 4 years, last 4 years, he has shown as what? IT experience. First 4 years non-IT experience. Based on that 4 years experience, he got 5 lakhs package. Then jumped. And now he is in what? 35. If you notice one thing, his English is not so great. Communication is not so great because he's very slow in presenting himself, right? But look at the package. So what does means? What does it mean? No. For a technical person, communication does not matter. English does not matter. Subject matters. What matters? Some people who thinks that I don't have proper English, I don't have proper looks. Some people worries about looks also. Are you acting in movies? Are you acting in movies? No, na. So the people who thinks about all these things, because of that, they stop doing hard work. No, really does not matter, boss. It, it officially is having 10 plus of experience, not so great in English, not so great in what presentation, but still is getting high package, is surviving, is drawing salary, is happy. So what matters is when task is given, task completed or not. In stand-up calls, daily one stand-up call will happen. That time when your turn comes, you have to say, yesterday what I did, today what you are going to do, after a few days what you are going to do. That's it. Because when technical discussion starts, English does not matter because our vocabulary of technology that itself makes us presenting something one or other thing, right? But Govind, I am warning you, you have to improve your English. Are you there, Govind? He is not there. Fine. What skills are required to survive? Ola? Okay. The skills what I am teaching in the classroom. Then why are assembling here? For time pass. After listening entire Ramayana, he is asking Sita is a girl or boy. Varastangala. I don't know how you get this kind of questions, my dear. Who asked that question? What skills are required to survive in IT-based companies? Then why are assembling here? What we are learning here? We are learning that one that is required for interview, that is required for survival, right? Yes, fellows. Thank you, Govind. You can leave. Govind Kumar, you can leave here now. Super, guys. Let's come back. DSA required. DSA is required if you are targeting to get into product based companies and top MNCs. Amazon, Google, DESHA, big companies are the Oracle, they are only DSA required. Remaining companies not required. But now don't learn DSA. Don't target big companies. Target small and medium scale companies, get into that. Okay, in this journey of 1-2 years experience, parallelly you upgrade DSA, parallelly you upgrade some full stack development. Be ready, then target big companies. Now everything means what? You'll feel pressure and unnecessarily concentration cannot be there. No, already you started learning things in third year of engineering. Then you add DSA also to your kit. But you started your journey of learning, serious journey of learning after engineering. Sorry, boss, you have to focus on those things what are required to get into industry urgently. Later you can build by upgrading your skills. Learning is a continuous process, boss. It never stops. Not only in IT industry, it looks IT industry more, but everywhere learning is a continuous process. Aisa no na, guys? Fine. Okay. Shall we go back to the subject, guys? I invited one girl student also, but I don't know whether she joined or not. Mamata madam, are you there in the meeting? I don't think. Not there. Fine. Yeah. Shall we focus on dependency injection? Call the admin Hussein once. Dependency injection. DI. Right. Okay. Now tell me guys, in dependency injection, okay, the underlying server or container or framework or JRE dynamically assigns dependent class object to target class object. Assignment is nothing but injection, na boss. Here no searching, nothing guys. The server only, the container only, the framework only dynamically assigns dependent class object to what? Target class object. Now tell me here, dependent is pushed up, pulled up. Dependent is pushed up, pulled up. Dependent is pushed to target by whom? Underlying container or server or framework. Yes or no, na guys? Okay, example one, non-technical example. You joined in a institute. The day of joining only they said, this is your material, take it. You never asked for it. Now tell me here, material is injected to you or searched by you? Injected to. Dependency injection or not there? Okay, now listen carefully. This is very crucial. You created object using new operator. All properties of the object are assigned with default values or not there. So JVM is injecting default values to properties the moment object is created or not. So default values are dependent, assigned to what? Object. This is dynamically done by JVM. Don't you think dependency injection is there? Dependency injection is already there, but we are not noticing it. Okay, another technical example. So at least few people know servlets. Most of them, right? Whenever servlet container creates servlet class object, it automatically creates and assigns one right hand object called servlet config object. Anyone remember that? Who creates servlet class object? Container. Who creates servlet config object? Container. Who assigns config object to servlet class object? So here, the way servlet config object is assigned to servlet class object is called dependency lookup injection. Is called dependency lookup injection, guys. వస్తున్నాడా అసలు లిఫ్ట్ చేయట్లేదా that is called dependency lookup or injection, guys. Okay, super. Yeah, Spring supports both dependency lookup and dependency injection. Don't think that it don't support dependency injection. It supports only lookup. Spring gives support. Spring IOC container is designed to work with both lookup and injection. But injection is good, lookup is good. 95% we prefer what? Injection. 5% only we go for what? Lookup activity. Why? You are not doing anything. Everything is done by container, right? Loading both classes, creating object for both classes, assigning dependent to target is taken care by container. So that's why burden on the programmer is going to be reduced like anything or not. Okay. Here, sir, you are using the word underlaying. What do you mean by underlaying? Where we are, that setup. Where we are, that setup. While running the Java application, the JVM that is used called underlaying JVM. When we run the web application, the server where we are running the application is called underlaying server. The underlaying server are what, guys? Container or framework or JRE or JVM. What, guys? Dynamically assigns or injects What is there? Dependent class object to target class object. Dependent class object to target class object. Are you getting my point there? Dependent class object to target class object. Fine. Here, dependent class object is pushed to what, guys? Target class object by what? Underlying server or container or frame. Server or framework or JRE dot dot dot. Example 1, technical or non-technical? Non-technical. Non-technical. Only for understanding sake this example. Student, what is this? Tarek. Getting, what is there, guys? Course material. Student getting course material. The moment he joined in the course. The moment he joined in the course. Student getting course material from the university. The moment he joined in the course. I think you understood this point, guys. Your material is assigned by university to the student. Okay. Example 2. Technical. Yeah, tell me, guys. The way JVM assigns, okay, default values. What values? Default values to the properties of the object. Properties of the object. This is target na, boss. Default values are called dependent values or not. Object of the properties. The moment object is created. The moment object is created. That is also another one, na, boss. Here default values are dependent values. They are automatically assigned to target object or not there. Object properties, nothing but they are automatically assigned or not there. Example 3, where is this? Technical. Yeah, tell me next one. The way servlet container assigns. The way servlet container assigns servlet config object to our servlet class object. What object? Our servlet class object is nothing but dependency injection or not there. This is our servlet class object. It is internally having servlet config object or not there. Say something, my dear. Come on. Our servlet class object. This is my servlet config object. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Okay, pros and cons. Tell me, what are the pros? No burden on the programmer. Why? Because underlying server or container or framework dynamically assigns dependent class object to target class object or not there. Here, what is there? No burden on the programmer because the underlying server dynamically assigns or injects dependent class object to target class. What is there, guys? Cons. What do you mean by cons, guys? Cons. Cons means disadvantages. The underlying container server may assign both necessary and unnecessary objects. This possibility is there or not there. There's a chance of it is injecting both necessary and unnecessary object. Because that's not my choice, container choice, right? Both necessary, unnecessary, needed and non-needed, everything can be assigned or not. I don't use servlet config object in the entire servlet programming, boss, but still it is assigned or not. I don't use certain variable data at all, but still assigned with the default values or not. Okay. The underlying server or container or framework may assign both necessary or what is there? Both necessary or unnecessary objects to unnecessary dependent objects to target. This is the biggest problem we are having or not there. Yeah, now tell me guys, Spring supports both dependency lookup and injection, but mostly used dependency management is injection. Spring supports both DL and DM mode, DI mode, dependency management, but mostly used one is DI. What is there? DI. Most used one is DI. What is there? Dependency. I hope you got it, guys. Right. Mostly used one is what? DI. DI is nothing but dependency injection or not there. Mostly used one is DI. DI is nothing but dependency injection. Okay, that's good. I'll tell one simple example, guys. You are the target. You daily you need a food. That is a dependent. You have gone to your home feeling hungry, but people are busy doing their works, watching Korean dramas. Rest are doing some other works. You requested food, then food is served. What is that? Look up by injection. Come on. The way you get food by in your home by requesting for it, by asking for it, is called dependency lookup or not there. But you have gone to relative's house, guys. What house? Or you are a newly married boy, visited a sasural. Sasur ka ghar, right? Tell me, are you going to ask anything or they will be assigning the food? They will prepare and deliver the food to you before you ask only, right? Because you are a guest there. Guest will not ask anything. Host will supply everything, right? The way we get the food in our relative's house is what? The way you get your food in your sasural. Dependency injection, right? But independent lookup on advantage is there. You can ask your family member, I want to eat this, can you supply that? Or they know what you require, they prepare exactly what is required for us, right? But when you go to relative's house, whatever they prepare, they will assign to us. Yes, na? First 3 days fresh food, after that used food. Okay, na? After a few days, no food. What do you say, guys? Right, I'm just kidding you people. So the way you get food in your home by asking for it is dependency lookup. The way you assigned with food in your relative's house as a guest is called what? Dependency injection. I think you got the basic idea about dependency lookup and injection, guys. Injection looks quite good because we are not doing anything. Everything is done by whom? Container. And Spring supports both, and we use most and most what? Dependency injection a lot, not the lookup, guys. Okay, na? Right. But how to implement this one practically? In XML driven configuration, how to tell to IOC container, this is my target, this is my depend, assign this dependent with the target. Somehow you have to do it or not there. Those instructions should be given or not there. In annotation driven configuration also we have to specify the same details or not there. Okay, now let's see how to do those works when we meet in what? Monday's class. Monday also background preparation. Tuesday onwards, you will be entering into the coding part. Monday is, it's not like that's not coding. The technical process we will see, guys. Technical process we will see how to handle the situation. That's good. Let's see. Yeah, where is this? This one? Spring Core. What's your batch code, guys? Spring Core here. Where is this? Dependency management. Tomorrow, no class, guys. Next class will be on what? Monday. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time. We'll meet on Monday.